So the question I was encouraging to ask, and that I've encouraged myself and asked myself a lot, was where do I fit? And actually it was very easy for me to ask that question because I never fit. When I was young, I was always the biggest guy, and in India back then my height was a lot. I never had shoes my size, no clothes felt comfortable. I'd keep banging my head on things, so I really didn't fit. And as the gravity of the injuries from my misfitness with the system increased, there came a point where I wouldn't be exaggerating to say that I was grievously injured in my body. And so on ship, when I was in the Navy, I had a constant injury at the top of my head from hitting, the tops of doorways. And a constant reminder that I didn't fit somehow. I couldn't make myself small enough to be on a ship, or whatever it took. And then you look around and you realize that nobody's really fitting too well. I see people wriggling in their chairs in all kinds of uncomfortable positions. Maybe the chair doesn't really fit the way the human wants to sit. So the bigger question being asked is, do we fit in this world that we have created for ourselves? And if you are honest, you'll have to admit that we don't. We are constantly living in a safety zone that is defined by the reach of technology into our lives. Every piece of technology, be it electric, a car's engine or any other powerful motive device, a knife, a door that swings shut on its own, balconies with 3-foot railings. There is a safety zone that all of this technology that has entered our life brings with it. And since we are these energetic and dimensional creatures, we are pushed back to be smaller than who we are in our interaction with technology. I said it somewhere on my blog a long time ago that we are only statistically safe in a technological society. All the products that have been put out there, take a two-wheeler for instance. On a logical basis, it's the most insane piece of technology ever devised. Flying along at 70 kilometers an hour on two wheels. And a pretty unknown road, especially in a place like India. Cars went from being stick shift and, wrestle steering to automatics and power steering. Reduced your interaction to being a dumb steerer and braker, and let the wisdom of the machine handle the rest. How much we've learned to just close our eyes to the thousands every day of maimings that happen because of two-wheelers. The statistics are all over. Our skills are all going into technology. The machine is doing more. Look at my voice, for example. I can assure you I don't sound like this in real life. Look at music. The most popular music today is heavily auto-tuned to sound just right. Let's reserve judgment for whether any of this is good or bad. Just think a bit to consider that, is it so? That have we molded ourselves to technology instead of having technology mold itself to us?